We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw, and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch!
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you can feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mella is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella!
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch looking to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
And that was a well-executed attack. The damage is starting to affect her.
Carmella showing she can be a brutal competitor on that exchange.
And goes back into the ring here. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Lynch has a hold of the briefcase.
Might be Becky's best chance right here. 3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a 3rd-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Prepare your face for that.
Sharp clothesline.
Face first into the chair.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside.
Mudhole stomping. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. She's getting that table right where she wants it.
She clearly has something in mind. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Oh boy, here it comes. Will she get it fully locked in? She might want to tap here. Maybe her opponent will show her mercy then.
She's got it locked in. No, she doesn't. That was a great...
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Driven down.
Ooh, neck breaker. Oh. Ooh, direct headshot. Just sickening. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a big opening. Oh, God. Brutal chop block.
Whoa, she retaliates. Oh, shoulder to the gut. She's being derailed here.
Yeah, Cole, taking this much damage now seriously impacts your speed up the ladder.
Michinoku driver.
Ooh, powerful contact by Tamina. Rapid fire Samoan drop. Becky definitely felt every last bit of that blow.
And all this pain and discomfort will make ascending a ladder very challenging.
Sharp chop. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Oh, man, into the corner.
Taking a moment to get...
Becky Lynch looking for the disarmer.
Might tap here. Not that it'll matter.
Still hasn't hurt a lot, though.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good.
Nothing but bad intentions in mind, I'm sure.
Taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops. Got them off their feet here. Ooh, going over the top, all the way to the
Becky Lynch rolls through, and she's disarmor locked in.
She's trapped in the submission. This won't cost her the match directly, but it could do a lot of damage for the future. And brings the ladder to the middle of the ring.
Perfect setup, Cole, but the job's only half done.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Full focus on obtaining the prize.
It's just a... That's one way out of the disarmor.
Clubbing blow to the back.
Countered right when it was...
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied. It's got to be a matter of seconds.
Let's go for submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Flamed across the leg.
Way too diving moonsault.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it. Right across the larynx. Bam!
Quick thinking from Tamina.
Running bulldog.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. She's back in the ring now.
Becky Lynch looking to end this one. This could do it. Just looking to do some damage. This whole... Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder.
And more damage being inflicted on the torso.
Repeatedly going after that. Oh, this trap, but she gets away.
Sharpshooter applied. Using this submission to weaken the opponent.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Running forearm. And she's making her way to the top rope here. Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time. Charlotte clearly not thinking much of her opponent right here. Going up high with the punch. And a nice takedown. The Queen just unleashed her royal wrath on Becky.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh my! Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Tamina has something in mind.
And now Tamina.
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase?
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium, Cole. Launching.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
Here we go. Ladder set up in the middle of the ring.
Perfectly positioned.
Coming down face first.
Oh my! Flair delivering the chop. Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
The Queen has put it...
No! Throws off caution to the wind.
Leaps from ladders are not advised, and we just saw exactly why.
Needs to move quick here.
This won't be your chance.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
She's got victory within reach.
What do we take to stop this victory from happening now?
Impossible.
And her body is being pushed well past the breaking point.
At this point, I think we have serious cause for concern.
Going straight for the body, doing a little more softening up of the torso area. Soaring.
And now back to Becky Lynch.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb. Double DDT. All the way to the top of the ladder. And there's only one way to go now.
And she denies Charlotte.
Lynch. Suplex roll through into the armbar submission. Disarmer is sick.
And she decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see. Just looking to do some damage. This hold can't even just...
And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain. Hammerlock applied by Becky Lynch.
Into a reverse DDT. Great move. She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
And slides back into the ring.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Jumping face buster. Setting up the ladder in the corner.
Right down to the mat.
Roll bridging. Foot to armbar.
Man, that's all the way across. It's locked in. Bridging foot.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Trying to grab it.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
She's stretching, but can she get a grip?
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Trying not to fumble around too much here.
And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge of their seats and then some.
And she's fine taking this to the outside.
Oh, sent straight into the corner hard.
Snapmare could set something else up. Oh, what a kick.
Oh, what a kick. Ooh. And Lynch. At the moment.
From the ring all the way to the floor.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection.
And that is going to put Tamina out of the equation for a long time.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
A table. The WWE Universe is going wild. Look at the velocity into the table.
Climbing up the corner.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Putting that ladder in the exact right position now. Center of the ring. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Reaching for the prize.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
Tamina has it.
Fingertips away from winning the contract.
Nice takedown there. These superstars are ready to take this fight wherever it wants to go, even right into the announcer's area.
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match. Bam! Suplex canceled that move. She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
Natalya thinking she can close this one out.
Face plant.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied.
And somebody get in there to stop this. And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
Up and wheelbarrow face buster.
Man. Spear by the Queen.
Ooh. Center of the ring. Careful.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop, and Carmella, look out, do a reversal.
A move like that usually. Lynch has got it.
Victory is literally within her reach here.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. Trying to reach it. Trying to win.
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry. She's on noodle legs. Not looking good.
Blast off.
He's going under the ring now. She's set the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize now.
Setting the ladder up in the center of the ring.
Almost touching the prize at this point.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
Yeah, certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Oh my God, right over the top and hit hard. She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
Oh, but the ladder, ouch!
Placing the ladder right in the middle of the ring. Boom.
She turns that attack. Becky Lynch has a hold of the arm, and the disarm her is locked in. And you still need to find a way out of this. Tapping won't save you.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Victory is within reach now.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Sweaty palms making this difficult. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Man, a slap, too.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
And I'm concerned about all the damage that has been done here.
Yeah, there's only so much your body can take before it gives out completely.
Samoan drop.
Waistlock applied. Holy, that was an awful landing.
Gets lifted into position. Oh, jeez, falling hard to the outside. And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Victory is literally within her reach here.
Looks like scales